How's it going, guys? Just a quick little update. Well, the storm's not going to hit us. That's a good thing. Update. I'm going to be working on this thing tomorrow. Went and got these. This hose is leaking. If you look, see it below the magneto? It's running all over the place and spraying everywhere. So that's why I stopped driving it. Hose has been off, I guess, too many times. It's actually leaking down the side right here on the other side. So I went to the store today, 5 stores. They all said they had and they didn't. I got this one, which I started to take the label off of. It's a Dayco. Then another store, I got this one. Same hose, same brand, same everything. I got 2 because I need one for me, one for Junior's engine. And I want to get myself a spare since they're harder to get now than they used to be. But I'm going to bring these in, let Junior clean off the remaining glue on them. So tomorrow we'll get that hose on there and start cleaning the engine. That antifreeze comes right off. If you ever have to get antifreeze off, when it gets all crusty, you just spray it with windshield washer solvent or glass cleaner and it comes right off. So we're going to start detailing this. If it does not rain next weekend, we have Wicks Road Car Show we want to take it to. Then after that, that's it for the season. Probably not going to get the hood painted this year. So I'm going to be working on the Outlander, so we're going to throw the hood back on and just make the car movable back and forth. I went to order the fender. I made a video about that, but I don't think I posted it. And it turns out 10 minutes from my house you could buy the same fender for $5 more. The other place it was 2 weeks shipping. It was coming from California. Don't see the reason to wait the 2 weeks. So we're gonna be getting the fender on Tuesday, and we'll start bolting that stuff on. We have a couple of days during the week where it's gonna be decent weather. They say no rain, so I filled all the cracks in the driveway, but I gotta wait till a weekend to seal it. So as for these things, which haven't moved since the show's over, just so you guys are aware, the racing you saw was not the main event. The drag racing, at least. The drag racing, me and Junior were both in the main event, so I had nobody to videotape it, so we didn't. So that was just more like practice laps. So the main event I raced, I'm gonna say close to 8 to 10 times. And like I said, I lost in the finals. Junior made it right to before the semifinals, and I had to beat him. I had to take him down. So, with that said, they're going to try and plan an event like that again. We had a great time. It was fun. So, both of these flawless. No problems with either chain. My chain was abused to no end, so was Junior's, but mine really took the pounding. I thought the block was going to crack on mine before the day was over. You guys cannot see it in the video. You can't see the shaking. This handlebars are loose. We had to loosen and put in the car. You guys cannot see how violent that thing is when it takes off. The shaking of the bike and the shaking of the rear tire as that clutch is grabbing and releasing like chattering. And I thought for sure before the day was over, the plate was going to split or I was going to break the ears off that engine, which I didn't. If the guy that was supposed to ride that bike rode it, I think it would have been a different outcome in that final round, for sure. I was 110 pounds heavier than the guy I raced, and if you see by the video, he had a stretched out drag bike. I didn't. So you can see by the crease in the line, I had this tire add down a lot. To the point where when you launched it a couple of times, you felt the sprocket hit the ground. So it was either that or getting tire spin out of it. So I had that add down and I sat on the front edge of the seat hanging over the front. And we were able to get it to go. But because of my weight, it took a little to get me out of the hole, and I was just blown by everybody. So it was good because there's a flat head, and everybody thinks these are the dominant motors. And like I said, if the weight was reversed on me and the other guy's bike, I think you would realize that this was the dominant engine. And that's still with the undersized carburetor on it. So I'd like to see this thing with the Tilston carburetor on there. It might be a different animal totally. And I guess that's about it, guys. So I'll come back out here tomorrow. And these will probably be gone. I'm going to ditch these somewhere again. And I don't know if you guys saw, we got the tires off the Concord. I got the regular ones on there. It's just going to make it easier throughout the winter. And we're back on that thing. I'm predicting sometime in November is when we'll just hunker down and start working on it, because everything outside should be done, or whatever I can get done this year will be done. That's it. We'll bring the engine in here and start working on it. So with that, guys, I'm calling it a night. That's my update, and